the students out there, how many of you getting stressed already about your exams, your GCSE exams? Um, how do you really prepare for your GCSE English exams? What do you do? It's difficult to know where to start with so many um, different ways that you can prepare. So I'm going to just pick out 6 or 7 bullet points that I think we need to start addressing. How many of you feel sometimes that the exam is controlling you and you not controlling the exam? These are the questions that I often have to deal with students, that they often say that they run out of time in the exam. They spend too much time on questions that they should have spent less time on, or not enough time on the big questions. It's a bit like how you prepare for a sporting event in competition. One of the examples I often give is Mo Farah, the great distance runner. In the 2012 and 2016 Olympic Games, he won 2 double gold medals, which is phenomenal. How did he do that? Well, he must have had a very, very precise plan, a game plan that he stuck to. And it involved so many things, getting in the right frame of mind, and also time managing when he was going to put most of the efforts in. And the result was he won. So what I would say to students is we have to understand the psychology of exams first of all. You know, what do we feel like when we walk into that exam room? It's good to have nerves. I mean, a lot of you get different points of view, but many people say, well, you know, when you go in, you're nervous, etc. But actually, your adrenaline's going out the roof. And the last thing you want to do is put all your efforts into a silly small mark question when you need to put that effort into the bigger mark. So preparing for the exam practically can be building a physical strategy of what you're actually going to do. You then have to also add into that the preparation mentally, your mindset, and work with it, not against it. But as students, you know, it's very rare that students uh, feel very sort of relaxed going into an exam. I mean, if you can get into that state, great. But actually, you need a bit of adrenaline to get the motivation going, especially sometime when the exam is in the morning and it's not the best time for you. You know, you have to get up early and prepare well before. So we need to think about time management as a big area, and there will be other videos on that I'm going to do. But there's priorities and order, but there's also sticking to the strategy. And then the final thing is practice during your pre-assessments and mocks. The time to find out and experiment about what works and doesn't work is to do those during assessments and mocks. Now, I know that these days there's pressure on you to do well in mocks because if we ever had a lockdown again, it's going to be based on the assessment. So you've got a double pressure, but that means we've got to doubly plan better. Anyway, this is just a short introductory video to introduce what I'm going to offer over a period of time over the next few weeks on videos and things, and they'll be more specific about how you approach AQA Language Paper 1 and AQA Language Paper 2, and what the priorities are, what the paper's about, and what the themes are that run through. All these things I will discuss and hopefully help you to get better grades. Finally, you can go to my website and there is a free download of an exam strategy based on time management. Okay, so I look forward to getting a response and finding out what happens after this.